Around here, this is more than a game. It's family, it's culture, it's legacy. A community that understands the work, respects the grind, and honors the journey. From the hardwood to the highlight moments, to every player chasing greatness. This is where passion grows, where fans become family, where standards are protected, where women's basketball lives. Welcome to Everybody Loves JuJu12.
Good morning. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Everybody Loves JuJu12. I'm Julie, and today we've got one of those WNBA slates that feels bigger than just another regular season Saturday. The Commissioner Cup games always bring a little extra intensity, and today we got some really interesting storyline. Minnesota, as you can see, Storm started off like they were going to compete, and somewhere down the line, Minnesota caught fire, caught rhythm, took off, and at the moment with 46 seconds left, it's 86-26. Minnesota Lynx took off and is leading the Storm by 20. The Storm would have loved nothing but to spoil that momentum. However, they're just not quite ready. But welcome back to Dawn Malunga. Welcome back. It's good to see her on the court. She was averaging almost 21 before she left, I heard. So, yeah, we're going to have to give them a little bit of time to get together, get some rhythm, get going. So let's go out west. All eyes are on A'ja Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces as they try to protect home court against a hungry Golden State squad that's trying to prove it belongs. And don't sleep on Atlanta and Washington, which is the one I can't wait to see. The Dream have been one of the early surprises this season, while the Misses continue to show that their young core isn't afraid of anybody. So today, we're going to break down every matchup, talk about the players that can swing these games, and of course, I'll give you my thoughts on who's trending up and around the league. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. What you waiting for? Because we're talking women's basketball all season long. So, all right, let's get started in the rest of these games, y'all. If this is your first time here, again, hit that notification button. Most of all, hit that subscribe. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. Not a thing, but just a moment of your time for your finger to reach around and see the big subscribe button and to hit it. It's Saturday morning. A lot of you guys are out running errands, and I don't blame you. Get it done. You can listen to me on mobile app as you're driving, if you so want to do so. 88-67, 88 Minnesota, 67 Seattle. For those who just tuned in, for on the West Coast, it was 10 o'clock when the game began. You probably may or may not have been interested, but welcome back to Tierra McCowan for the Minnesota Lynx. I see her on the floor right now. I wasn't able to catch how much she was able to participate today, but hey, it's good to see her. Oh, let's see. Is that Tiana Mir? Yeah, it is Mir. Mir must have got in today for the Storms. Welcome to that. ESPN says that the Golden State Warriors are tipping right now, right after this, on ABC. Stay tuned because the Golden State Valkyries are hungry. Now, Napheesa returns back to the Las Vegas Arena. What is it? The Michelob Arena. And we're going to continue on with the WNBA Commissioner Cup. Vegas is favored 67.5% to 32.5%. So basically, it might be another blowout. I think people are starting to catch rhythm, get the momentum before All-Star, and I don't think that the Aces are going to take as long as they did last year. I think they sensed the urgency and how the disrespect was taking place with Aces MVP, as well as with the Aces even being a contender. At one point last year, we didn't even know who or what they were. I don't even know who they. But when you think about it, Becky had lost both assistant coaches for sure, Tyler Marsh and Natalie Napheesa. She also lost a lot of, some other key pieces that were role players, such as Sikosin. I think Meg was gone. I could be wrong. Was Meg gone? Tiffany Hayes, Kate Martin. added some new pieces with a Ricky Nye. She added Dana Evans. She had a lot going on, but she figured it out. And like I say, it's too early to make a lot of predictions. But one thing I want to say though, and it's a hot take for some. I say that Olivia is in the front running for Rookie of the Year, Olivia Miles of the Lynx. And I also want to put her in the watch list for MVP. What up, Jonathan? Hey, Juju. What's going on? I've been kind of up and down busy all morning, but I peeked in when the storm was I like what the storm looked like in the beginning. I could actually see some potential with time. Dom Malonga came back. I'm sure she was on restricted minutes. I just think, get Ezzy, get Dom back, get Awa accustomed to the WNBA physicality and I say tempo or pace of play. And the Storm, later on down the line, they probably could do some. I remember when Soup first got there, she didn't have no Lauren Jackson. None of that, and they was losing every game. But later on, they became, obviously WNBA champions with the right pieces. Yeah, Olivia's definitely your favorite. I know, man. I'm waiting for her to crash out and kind of cool off, but she only seems to be doing something new all the time. I think she likes the pace of play, the rhythm, and I could tell her teammates love that. Like Courtney would go east to west, side to side, dribble too much. She's actually like dribbling with intention and with purpose. She's actually understanding when they're cutting, they only got milliseconds of time before that ball needs to get there when they're open. And the way in the angles that Olivia takes, I could see like 3 different options that she has, and the third being herself. It's killer. I mean, if somebody would do a highlight and just do a study on Olivia Miles and her court vision and her IQ and her decision making, you would actually see what a dedicated real point guard looks like. Not to say that Chelsea Gray isn't that same, but Chelsea has a lot of people lingering to her left, to her right once she starts to get in the paint. I don't like that. Jackie wants to linger outside. KP used to do that. He's just kind of on the outside. It's just not feeling. I mean, it works for them, but it's just something the way that the Lynx move the ball. They move the ball so well. In order for the Dream to win this game, they got to give Angel the ball. I mean, even if it's not just saying, when we say, tell me, Jonathan, what you think. I'm not saying give Angel the ball, give it Angel the ball like she has to take a 3 or she has to score in the paint. I'm saying because she's a good decision maker. But more importantly, if she steps out of the paint, which a lot of people don't understand why, I think it opens up for them to drive. And I think Ryan is being lazy. I think Gray can't do enough all alone by herself. And I think they need to move the ball. The ball is sticking. I didn't even really have to see the game to tell you what I know was wrong. And Ryan Howard need to get out of her feelings. She gets all in her head and just basically gives up on her team, and it's pissing me off. In order for the Dream to win this game, they got to give Angel the ball, or the Mystics will win, even though Sonya Citron and Lauren Betts is out. Damn, Sonya's out. Damn. Angel don't need the ball in order to Dream win. King Lion said. I only felt Jonathan meant that, and I don't know, I could be wrong. I just meant more for decision making. And King Lion, more people need to touch the ball. I'm sorry, and you need to have Okot and Angel teaming up. That last game with the Fever, that was more of a battle up the post because Ryan and Gray was not trying to, especially Ryan was not trying to. When she doesn't get the calls, or the calls are wrong, or the calls are against her, she gets in her head. And I feel like Smesco, you know what, pull her ass out. Papa was ready to play. If she ain't ready to play, get your ass on the bench. Get your mind right. You messing up your whole legacy and your whole momentum. not being able to rise. This is what I don't like about players. What makes me your favorite? You want to be my favorite player? You need to understand the gravity of the moment. You need to understand the huge significance of a game. If you're put on Saturday morning ABC television, or you're going to play the Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever, bruh, don't come with your worst attitude. I'll turn your ass off. I don't mind other people scoring, but to leave Angel out of the office and always chucking up threes is why they lost. Exactly, King Lion. That's what we're talking about. And that better not have happened, Jonathan. I haven't even watched the shit. I just saw highlights. If they start chucking those threes, I'll turn that shit off. I'm not going to get behind Dream on that bullshit. Angel with the ball doesn't mean her scoring. Exactly. Hold on, guys. Y'all reading this? The Democrat, Jonathan, we have seen defenses collapse on Angel. Exactly. And she's able to pass out for threes. Just because she gets paint touch, it doesn't mean she's going to shoot it. We know that. I think Jonathan knows that. I know that. That's what I was trying to say. I want her to be able to touch it to make the right decisions, because she's more at the nail or the free throw, and then everybody needs to spread out. But I hate for seeing Ryan and Gray way up here instead of going down further and hitting that baseline three. Move it around. This should be paint touch on every possession, Democrat. Every possession. I think the Valkyries need to make adjustments and hold the champs to one and done if they want a chance to win this game. Okay, King Lion, let me see. Score 5-2. So you want them. Wait, explain that to me, King Lion. Make the adjustment and hold the champs to one and done. One shot and done, you mean? Like, don't let them get the offensive board or get 50-50 balls. Is that what you mean by that, King Lion? Help me understand that. It sounds like I like what you're saying. What's going on, loose ball? I had to come on here. Can't stand here and Asia Wilson going for the 5th time. Loose ball. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I feel only because I'm not hating on Asia. I'm just like, God damn. Isn't there anybody else in this league? You know? But look, loose ball. I'm not lying. Olivia Miles is changing the complexity of this season's race to me. I haven't seen a rookie MVP in a season since Candace, and I'm here from it. I'm here for it. I'm sorry. I don't care. I want to see some. I want to see some shake it. You know what I mean? I want to see some shake. Because I'm hoping, you know me, loose ball. I'm gonna root for Juju all day to do something like that. But she doesn't have to in order to be great in my eyes. But I want it to happen even before Ju gets there, because this Asia is killing me. But I'll say this: if Clark can be in the race with the records she set and the records that Olivia's setting, why can't Olivia be in the conversation? Too early, but Miles looks good. No, she did. Did you see her? No rookie has hit 8 threes. 8. I agree. That was the coach's fault. They lost to Indiana. He should have played Medina and caught more. Oh God, no! I told you he should have played those two. I think it was going to be a big game. That would have been a great one of the few things that I saw with Angel and Okat. That was your bread and butter, and then the outside. Usually, outside opens up inside, but from what I could see, that wasn't happening, and it needed to be reversed. I do think Asian number will have to go down for Miles to get a chance. Oh, you mean the scoring numbers? Is that the only reason why a person would get MVP is because they got their leading scorer? Because then that means Kelsey Plummer's in the conversation. Ryan Howard had their own head. Yeah, they get it, and it drives me crazy. She be in her head so much, King. It drives me nuts to the point like I want to turn her off. Carl is dumb. Everyone knows Okai should have been playing way more. Okay, Milky Way, you saw that too. I don't understand why he didn't do that and why he couldn't see that old girl needed a conversation. So her assistant coaches needed to talk to her. Howard's, wake the fuck up. Snap out of it. You look goofy. Even Caitlin didn't hit 8 threes in the game. No, she didn't. The 3-ball wasn't on for her her freshman year. I mean, her rookie year. Miles and Cece, if she can get it together. No, we're not talking about Cece if she can get it together. She is not that great. She is not like automatically going to be in a conversation. She's not that great like that. She's got to clean some stuff up. And, I'm not saying that Miles is a two-way player. I'm talking about how she makes people around her better. Olivia clearly does that. What's up, Milky Way? How many would agree Olivia Miles makes others around her better? Because I know I'm not crazy when I say that. I mean, that's the beauty of what I think her game pretty much is about, guys. Assists mean more than rebounds. Ooh. It's funny you say that when Pat Summit has always said rebounds win championships. So does Pat Riley. So do I. I told people Ryan would have a good game and bomb the fever game. Ryan always showing out against both teams, but she didn't. She's already shown her ass. I want to say this, but I want to give that credit to Reeves. She's the GOAT in making players better. She certainly has been. Because look at Natasha. Hell, Natasha, I've been waiting for this Natasha for a minute. I was like, you're supposed to be in your prime, not looking like you're on your way out the door. I think she had too much. Here's what Cheryl did for me that I didn't like. She had too much going on between Jessica Shepard, Bridget Carlton, Alana Smith, and Nia Coffey. Nia Coffey has always been somebody I felt like I would have kept her. Bridget Carlton is perfect for the Fire. Jessica Shepard is damn perfect for the Wings. She had too much going on in that position for me, for my taste. And she's trying to rotate them in and out, in and out. None of them could really, I could see glimpses of their greatness, but I knew that they would start elsewhere or damn near be the sixth man. I know that. But she was hogging that talent and really didn't give room for Nia to operate. And I felt like keeping Nia, who probably doesn't need the ball as much as they do, I said, you need to keep Nia Coffey. I wish Angel and Miles JC refuses to take advantage of the mismatches. Oh, I need, you know what, Milky Way? I need JC to make up her mind. Are you going to be a distributor, or are you going to just go downhill on the offense trying to score your points? You need that every now and then, but it's almost like that's her first option. And she's not she's not being a floor general. You know, she's not getting them in position or getting them the ball when they need to. She's not being that distributor enough. She's got to go back to thinking like a point guard, because the way she plays, I'm like, you're damn near like a wing. A combo guard. You're off, and there's nobody playing point but you. You have to be a distributor, Jordan Canada. It's great that you know how to drive and everything. You get to bucket, but that's not mainly your job. Your job is to get them right. Get them in the, be a Kim Parat, bro. I wish I had Miles. Wish Angel had Miles. JC refuses to take advantage of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, she can't handle the double team. You talking about Jordan Canada loose ball? I don't think a lot of people in this league can handle double team loose ball. And I know that they collapse on Angel a lot. So whatever point she gets or whatever good thing she does, I'm always impressed, because I'm like, damn, she's really a threat. Oh, yeah, Jordan. Like, she doesn't even know how to get out of it and see the floor. I know what you mean. CC, let me tell you, this man on TikTok, this white man said, loose ball, he is so disgusted. He cannot watch. She said Caitlyn sucks the air out of the game with her flopping and constantly complaining and constantly trying to draw fouls. It's ridiculous. And when she does it, throwing her hands up or trying to hype you guys up in the crowd, it's too much, bro. Like, you're not doing anything like to deserve all of this. It's like she sucks the vibe out of the game, if you know what I mean. You think CC draws 3 people? Oh, okay. I'll take a look at that next time. I never noticed that. I think all the point guards, once they get inside closer to the paint, are gonna draw 3 people. I don't think she's getting anything anybody else's. And if she is drawing that many people, that's because look at how Caitlyn Chen is getting the ball out of her hands. Loose ball. She's not getting the ball out of her hands. If she's drawing 3 people, she's not getting the ball out of her hands soon enough. Watch the game right now. Caitlyn Chen doesn't hold on to the ball as long as CC does. That's because her rookie years, Miles hasn't received any of that. You know why she doesn't loose ball? Because she knows how to get rid of the ball out of her hands and get the offense started. I'm going to look at 14-9 Vegas. In today's matchup, Olivia Miles. Now listen to this. Your girl, Cece. Now listen to me, loose ball. Your girl, Cece, don't get these numbers. Olivia Miles had 19 points, 9 for 14. We all know what 9 for 14. Field goal percentage. Percentage-wise, 9 for 14. She only missed 5. 1 for 3, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, which is what around where CC averages. 1 turnover, 6-to-1 ratio on her turnovers, and she had 3 fouls. CC better be consistent. She had a great comeback game after having stinkers. If she come back with a stinker game, I really don't want to discuss anything in the realm of being the best player in this league. You can't consistently have up and down games. You just can't. And be considered whatever you're trying to consider. So let's see what CC's current stats are after 8 games. She averages 19.8, 4.4 rebounds, 8.1 assists, and 1.1 steals. It's good. How many games has she missed? Did she miss one game? I think she missed one game. Let's see what Kelsey Mitchell averages 21.1, barely 1 rebound, not even 1, 2.4 assists, and 0.8. And that's her as a 2 guard, I guess. I guess that's what she's considered, right? She's shooting 37.5% from 3. This is Kelsey. And 48% overall. I didn't look at what Caitlin's overall stats was. Let me see. Why is it not showing me this? Oh, her overall percentage, 3-point percentage, is 32.3, which is lower than Kelsey Mitchell. And her overall field goal percentage is lower than it should be at 38.7. That's lower than her career field goal is, I thought she was about 41. She's 40.2. Her career 3-point is about 30.8, so it hasn't even changed. Her free throw went down slightly from her career. Personal fouls have gone down. I really don't see anything that has changed much in overall in her game. I don't really see much change, loose ball. You talking about? No, I'm talking about career. I just named career. I didn't look at last year's. I'm not even looking. I'm not gonna even look at last year. I'm just looking at this regular season and her career, this in the WNBA overall. I didn't look at last year's because she only played 13 games. So overall, she's played 61 games. She's played 61 games. She averages 33.7 minutes, 18.7 points, out of all 61 games. 5.4 rebounds, average 8.5 assists, 1.4 steals, barely 1. She went, career-wise, she's 0.7 in blocks. Turnovers, she averages 5.3 career. Field goal percentage, she averages 40.2. 3-point percentage is 32.8. Free throw percentage is 89.5. So she averages almost 3 fouls. Okay. Yeah, great. She's number 1 in league in assists by 2. Yeah. What time is the Valkyries? Okay. Wait, sorry. Hold on. Let me catch one thing. The Dream and the Mystics and the Dream come on at 3. Fever play today at 5. Hopefully I'll be back. Oh, what? Her career overall assists is a lot? Yeah. Yeah. We'll give her that. But I could say that about rebounds or somebody's a lot in scoring or a lot in stocks, blocks and stocks. And there's a lot of people doing a lot of good things. Assists are not a thing that we've ever said they won a championship because they had X. They led the league in assists. Nobody says that. Because that's the goal. That's the goal, to win a championship, right? Would everybody agree to that? That's the goal, is to win a championship. Offense sells tickets, defense wins games, rebounds wins championships. She only missed one game this year, and she averages 33 minutes. How much more minutes do you want her to play? She's not even built to play. Her body can't even take 39 minutes. She's averaging 33 minutes. You got to sit her down sometime. She's JC has a lot of assists, but it sucks at point guard, in my humble opinion. You can't feed the post. What good are you? I'm saying all that to say assists can be misleading. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're not getting the ball to the right people to make an impact on the game, and it's just assists, like, did those assists impact the game? One eye poke from making the finals. What? No, she's not one eye poke. You only got last year they got to the second round without her. Her first year they only got to the first, and they didn't need her last year to get to the second round. You're the Dallas LA game last night. No. When I think the game, what was it? I was at my godson's graduation. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah. But I love the way Brinks was getting busy, though. Brinks was getting real busy. Christy Stein should have thrown a chair. Dude, it wasn't on purpose. Nobody can purposely poke you in the eye. When you're going for the ball, no one can like literally be thinking about, I'm going to poke somebody in the eye. That's not cool to ever say somebody would do that on purpose. Nobody's trying to hurt that girl. She's not that important, bro. Nobody's trying to hurt CT. You gotta get out of that mentality. Nobody doesn't. No, she's not the main focus. Like you, why would an opposite team make her the focus, other than us, playing basketball? If anybody should be trying to poke somebody to get them out of the game, is get Asia out of the game. You get Asia out of the game, you might have a chance at the Aces. You're discussing the Fever as if they have a chance to be a championship team, and frankly, they don't. Disney didn't do that on purpose, bro. That's stupid. That's not cool. You don't even know her like that to accuse her of something malicious like that. Nobody hates Caitlin Clark like that. We hate her fucking attitude and her behavior. I do. I can't stand the way her attitude is. She's not appealing to me at all to watch as a player or anything because of it. But as far as like denying that she can hoop or got some skills, she got some skills, but so does a lot of people. But nobody's like, I told you what they might dislike on the court. But as far as like, oh, I want to hurt her, black people want to hurt. No, we don't feel like that. Nobody's like, that's rude. It's just a game. Nobody's trying to hurt anybody. That's rude. That's stupid. Only time I'm serious. Now the shit that she be doing, if she would have looked me in the face as a ball player, she better be lucky that I would have to literally think about what I'm about to do to this girl. Just because, like, just play basketball. If you want to taunt and shit like that, then you got to be able to take it too. Nah, bro, she's not that hard. She's not like ooh, no. No, you can't show me somebody that gets in somebody's face the way she does, and the way that people have been saying they've been at the games and she's cussing out refs. Trista, go to Daily W and watch Trista talk about it. She's like, I couldn't believe it. I'd never seen her in person, and I was close enough to hear her talk shit to the ref, curse at the ref. But if any one of us do it, we can't do that, and that's not cool at all. That entitlement's got to stop. She ain't that good. Whether the ref should have called the foul or not, the eye poking wasn't intentional. Hey, Chicago. That's what we be mad at, loose ball. You got to chill your girl out. She's not a good role model. And don't say that everybody does that, because nobody's cussing out refs like her. Nobody. If she think, well, Diana Taurasi did it. You know, when Diana Taurasi started acting that way, when Diana Taurasi had been around a long time, winning championships, winning MVPs, winning final MVPs. I'm not going to say that she deserved it, but she damn sure was good enough. But I started to dislike her attitude. I started to just tolerate her. I felt like, dude, you're getting worse and worse. And you're knocking people on their ass on purpose. And that's not cool. So if you think that we're looking at her like, well, Diana Taurasi did it, nobody liked Diana Taurasi for doing that. And the only reason she didn't get her ass hurt, she didn't get her ass punched in the face, because nobody's trying to get ejected from the league. This is their livelihood. Nobody's trying to get arrested. What's up, Bala? Chill. She gets away with it. She does it, and then she runs away. Dude, stand your ground. Stand tough. Stand tough in somebody's face. Like Brinks. Brinks was like, what the fuck? She was talking shit, Brinks. You see Cameron Brinks? And that's a white girl I can respect. Brinks is like, you're not going to keep, well, I know her height has a lot to do with it. You're not going to keep hitting me my goddamn face and my nose. Now, there's one thing with going for the ball. And there's one thing with, like, damn well you can't reach up this high. All this crying as if CC and AB don't. Oh my God, assault and battery. I didn't really like Michael Jordan all that much either. But if that's what you're talking about, all this crying, assault and battery. That's what I call Aaliyah Boston. But you know what though? Aaliyah Boston was getting away with it when CC joined the team. But before that, she was getting called. And now it seems like they're kind of like, calling that. You like the Jazz? You like the Utah Jazz? Who'd you like, Stockton and Malone? Why would you like them? I mean, I guess they were good in what they were doing, but the Utah Jazz, what was appealing about the Utah Jazz? I liked, Stockton Malone, okay. And I like a team that was kind of like, people say boring or whatever, was the Spurs. But Dave Robson or just Tim Duncan and Parker and all that kind of stuff. And like, hold up. Did you like that? Thank you. Wait, assault battery is hilarious. Thank you, brother. Thank you. $9.99 super chat from Riddick Cookie Way. Thank you. God bless you on this Saturday morning. Appreciate that. No, she is assault battery, bro. Like, I can't believe her sometimes. And the blindness about it. Oh, you like Phoenix? Remember Kevin Johnson, loose ball? Do you remember Kevin Johnson? Little Kevin Johnson, he's from the Bay like me. I love Kevin Johnson. I like Stockton Malone. And Hornacek. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that three. I knew there was three players, Jonathan, but I couldn't remember back that far. See, that's the problem with me. I like players in the NBA, but I didn't necessarily. I stopped having a team after a while. That was a nice move by Napheesa, you guys. She's getting really nimble, nifty. I love her with her weight down. Come on, Shalom. Come on, Chanel Simone. I remember that 3-point maker. Don't remember. I remember 3-point maker. Don't remember. Wait, isn't it that what Hornacek was? Wasn't he like a 3-point shooter? He was a knockdown. You like offensive players? I don't know. I just like both. I love offensive. I love rebounding. How much do I love blocks? I love blocks. You like 90s basketball. That was crazy. 80s and 90s was freaking nuts. I like the Olajuwon, the moves. Worthy in the 80s, his moves, he was automatic. Ooh, nice block, Napheesa. God, no. Come on, Chelsea Gray. Asia, she couldn't bring that down. Time! 18-188. 18-188. What's going on? Hit that like button for me. I know I couldn't do it at 10. I was up though. I knew the game was on. I was trying to get it together before I could I was trying to get it together, guys. I couldn't get it. I couldn't do it fast enough. But it's all right. I thought I was missing a good game. Chicago said, "What up, everyone?" I saw glimpses of Chicago. I saw glimpses of what a storm could be. Okay, so Hornacek was okay. Chelsea Gray. Chelsea is off today. She's getting towards the rim, but it just ain't falling. Okay, that's why. Oh, good move. Good ball movement. Great ball movement, Aces. See, let me ask you, Dream fans. When, and I could be wrong, I don't know. I'm not saying they don't, but how consistently do you see the Dream move the ball around like that? Like you just saw in the sequence if you're watching the Aces move the ball or Minnesota move the ball. Even the Sparks. When do you see the ball movement move like that? And that's what is getting to me. Did you mention Hornacek or John Havlicek? I like Havlicek on the Celtics. He was a fox shooter and a clutch shooter for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, I remember John Havlicek. Of course I do. I was a Celtics fan for a long time, 70, maybe 76ers for sure, because I love Dr. J. Yeah. I like Bernard King of New York. Love Bernard King. Couldn't tell me nothing. Detroit Pistons for sure. Time, what you say? They don't move the ball around. I need to do that more. Yes, I need them to do that more. It's driving me nuts. They count on threes. They count on three. The Dream count on three balls too much. Like you just shoot yourself out of a damn game. Like, come on. For real? Like, this for real? Howard don't drive. I think her knee isn't right. You, I don't know, loose ball. I don't know. I don't know about her knee being. I don't know. I don't know about that, but she better figure it out and play some defense. And I know she was getting, she was going under screens and she was getting called for fouls, and it does get very frustrating. But if you need a moment, just sit on the bench and let Papa come in. She was giving some good. She was giving some good stuff there. Facts time. Yeah, what did you say, time? Hold on. They don't move the ball around, and I need them to do that more. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier before you came. It's like, I hope they sit there and watch themselves up, that they go back and watch film. Damn, who shot that? Asia? Damn, when your big start shooting like that, you don't got a freaking chance. Minnesota, it's going to be scary when Fee gets. I hope that she don't throw it off time, because Fee get back, oh my God. I can't even remember how Fee play anymore. I'm trying to think, like, is Fee just going to hang around and clog up the paint? Like, how is that going to work with Tasha? I know she played with her before. I think you know what? I think Fee's going to be really standing. Honestly, you're going to see her a lot outside the top of the key, helping move the ball around, which I don't think, hear me out now. I don't think Miles would like that, because she can't see the floor with a big standing in front of her. That's not her style. I think Fee needs to find an area that continues to allow Olivia to operate, if you will. And Fee knows how to come in from the side and cut. She does that really well. And she can shoot now, not the three, but the outside. So she's going to have to get out of the way and leave that vision there open for Olivia. Fee won't have time to stand around with that point guard. It's moving like butter. That's what I'm saying. And I'm thinking Fee would love it. I think because Fee likes to move. If I remember, she that UConn background. I think she's gonna love it, and I think you're gonna see her do her little sneaky ways that she gets behind the defense and stuff like that. She's gonna love catching the ball from Olivia. Olivia's gonna nail it to her. She just better be ready for it. I'm telling you. She's better. She better be ready. Because it's coming. If you play with Connecticut Huskies, she know how to run and play back. Exactly. You know how they get down. Especially that backdoor sequence and that ball movement. She's gonna love this. I wonder why. I'm always curious. Like who was Olivia Miles recruited by in college? Like, I wonder what her top schools were. What what was going through Gino's mind? What was going through Don's mind? Like, I remember her first year at Notre Dame, and I thought she was cold. I thought, like, I hadn't seen anything. I thought she was exciting. I thought she was amazing. Um, but then when they stuck the Hannah ball in, she couldn't really. She got injured. But I was thinking, how is Hannah gonna fall into this? I mean, Hannah needs to just fall behind, because you're younger than your point guard. But the knee injury came along, and then it was like, yeah, that white girl that plays for the Mystics, I believe she's going to be crazy good. And there's one that played for the Sparks. Her last name starts with an H. Play awesome players in the league. White girl. Mystics. Sonia Citron? I don't even look at her as a white girl. I don't even know what I think Sonia Citron is not white. She's actually of African descent. So let me know if you talk about Citron. Citron is actually like of African descent, brother. And then H, Sparks. Yeah, that's it right there, Auntie. She is. She really is. So Citron's like, I know she looks like. I can't think. H. Damn. Let me talk about my Sparks now. I'm so glad to see Kelsey Plum is in such great shape. Even after she comes back from injury, she steps right on the court and picks up where she left off. And the one that played for the Sparks had a great game last night. Hummingbird or Oh, of course, Derek Hamby. Yes, love Hamby. Yes, yes. You should have saw Hamby when she played for the Aces and when she came and she got traded finally to the Sparks. But there was a lot going on with the lawsuit. But when she was playing on the Aces, and then Angel came over from college. Hamby was a bucket. Like she would do some things, man. She just be in the right place at the right time. I can't even explain it. I was about to say herringbone. Remind me that I changed. I used to wear back in the 80s. Right. Right. Remember the herringbone? You wore that. You wore that time. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I had to step away. I might have to do it again. Okay, what am I missing? Minnesota's gonna be scary. Fee get back. Fee play with Connecticut. Yep. You said that white girl. That was funny. I don't know if she's funny. I was about to say, okay, it would make sense for Angel to be practicing her mid range, not threes. It's like Carl has 0 IQ. Auntie, both Fever are really going to mess it up with Clayton Clark. I don't think she's going to be there next year if she goes to any other team. You like missed it. I don't think any other team wants her. Honestly, I don't think any other team fits her. I think she needs to stay where she is. Honestly, everybody has what they need, and you don't have to worry about putting a guard in the Mystics. There's too many guards coming out in the next 2 years. I keep telling you that, and they have first round draft. They have first round picks. They might even get the number 1. We don't know. And even if they don't get the number 1, just you can go down the list of Hannah Madison, Kayla Williams. I think Liv McGill. There's a lot of guards coming. There's KK Arnold. There's Jade. I don't think any of them two would be leading, but Fuwali, just looking at LSU. Think about Vic's team, Kentucky's team. Think about the players coming out, like, from Michigan or coming out from Minnesota. I mean, it's just a lot of guards. I'll go down the list in a minute. You have to walk before you win. Plus, Angel can still rebound some of her mid-range misses. A win is a win, for sure. We talked about, I think we're trying to open up the middle it opens up the middle, but Grace sometimes takes advantage of it. I'm not going to say she doesn't. Ryan needs to take more advantage of driving. And we already know Jordan Canada does. We talked about Caitlin Clark's turnovers, how she can't handle the ball, but we don't talk about all the shots Angel misses. Well, I don't talk about them because she's being guarded underneath the basket. And being guarded outside of the paint and being guarded down low, even though it's closer, it's harder to get the ball back up because it has to be a precise way that you're letting it go, how high you're going off the backboard. It's an art down there. And you keep, it's physical, that a lot of stuff the refs are not seeing. I got this one shot of her getting hacked by Maisha Hines-Allen, and there was no call. You could literally see her come across her arms, and there was no call. If you be honest, Angel's getting hacked. Now, on the outside, if Clark knew how to pull up, like you just saw Gabby get up and pull up, I don't care if there's 3 people on me, and if they're surrounding me like this, it doesn't matter because I'm pulling up. I don't get it. Like, that's different than being down low and trying to go up. Man, I wish I could show you. I have some photos. I'm only 5'8", 9. It's so much of a difference, you guys. You can get away with so much fouls on players down low than you can out in the open at the top. What's up, B Will? What's happening? What's going on? Angel doesn't miss a lot of shots. She doesn't. People think she does, and if you look, they're contested shots down low. I don't know who would even discuss that. Like, why would you even say that when she's not? Now, you should have said Angel misses wide open bunnies, like say Kiki had a habit of doing. She's not missing wide open bunnies on a consistent basis. If she misses, she's missing contested shots. Anybody disagree with that? Let me know. Washington Mystics don't need Caitlin Clark. They have a young player they want to build for the future. They don't need her. She doesn't even fit on that team. Plus, Angel gets hers off putbacks. Yep. And even on the putbacks, because sometimes that's what used to drive me. I can see Kiki's focusing on it, but I was like, do you know how many putbacks she could have had for us on the Trojans? You know how many dimes Juju tossed her and she was fucking it up? So That's why I hate when, and the same thing with Clark. She throws so many people at times dimes, and they couldn't convert them. Natasha couldn't convert them. It was just weird. But she was hitting Natasha in a different way. That look at I wish I could do a compilation of when Clark would feed Tasha and make her rush and throw it up. She didn't give her nothing. Olivia gives it to Tasha so perfect. Tasha has so many options. It's right where she wants it, obviously. You act like Angel has ever had plays ran for her. Angel will be okay. Yeah, Angel gets hers out the mud. Nobody misses more than the Indiana Fever players. Misses what? The assists or the putbacks? People don't realize that Angel's heavily guarded. That's what I keep trying to tell them. She doubled and she triple teamed down there. That's different than missing a bunny or a wide open putback. That's different. Lots of missed layups in the W, but guess what? There are lots of missed layups in the NBA as well. But it's only a story when Angel misses. It makes no sense to me either. Layups. It's like, damn. And then she's trying to do a move and a spin move, and sometimes you mix it up. Sometimes you go underhand, sometimes you go overhand, sometimes you're gonna pump fake and put it up. I mean, she's trying so many different things, and she still looks amazing. She's playing. She's a winner. I wouldn't play without her. If I were to pick a player to play with, and I had a choice, she'd be one of them for sure. Yeah, I want to see if Kiki can hang with her. Because Kiki ain't playing with Angel. She knocked Angel. Angel looked at her like, bitch, what you doing? But I was like, Angel, she just Kiki's just hella strong. Because Angel put Kiki down. They was going back and forth. Now Kiki's trying to match that energy. But the thing that makes Kiki have the edge offensively on Angel is Kiki's more well-rounded. Mid-range, 3 balls. She rebounds. She puts back. I mean, she cuts. I mean, she does a lot of offensive things better than Angel. I think she's about an inch taller than her too. I think Kiki 6'4", Angel was 6'3". The Mystics would love to have Angel on our team. I'm sure they would, but we got Kiki. We don't even need her. It's funny though. It's funny that people I think I did see something on and I can't tell if it's like real or not, but I do know Lynn Dunn probably does, the former GM and coach. I do think she has some input, and I do think she is back there trying to pull some strings and things, but they try to accuse her of backdooring Caitlin Clark, trying to make a trade and all that kind of stuff. And I can't imagine if they would be ready for the for the for the hailstorm that would come as a result of a trade with Clark. And who would you trade with, and where would she go? You want to put Kiki on that? I mean, who fits as a point guard for the Fever? If you guys have a suggestion, let me know. I like the girls that were playing it last year, like Odyssey and all them. Even Ari was doing well. She started being a little bit too small, but I like Odyssey Sims. they made the preseason game seem like a regular season. I felt like they put a lot of pressure on the preseason game. I do. I agree with that. Raven and Kelsey. Okay. I kind of would. Let me not even say that. I was going to say I kind of would want a more experienced PG. There, but I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to do right there. Kelsey Plum volunteer for what were we talking about? Washington, or were we talking about Fever? Washington. Kelsey claims her. Okay, I gotta go check this pizza in the oven. I just read what you're saying. You trying to say Kelsey Mitchell as a point guard? No way. Are they at halftime yet, guys? RC, what's going on? Score is 45-42. I would have thought Las Vegas would have pulled by now. I just got back. I stepped away. I would have thought that, I'm not going to lie, Golden State wasn't impressing me with their shooting a little while ago, or their scoring, or anything wasn't getting going. And this what happens. I always notice that the Vegas go into a lull. And that's when you got to attack. And that's when you got to, the Aces, they play around with their food too much. Either you're going to dominate or you're not. Block. Oh, that's a clean block. Did they call that? They got a problem with that? I know that Kia is getting her ass. She is, I know they didn't review that. I know they didn't just no, ain't no way. He said halftime been over. I know you see me going back and forth trying to get lunch ready. They play one-on-one ball. Oh. No, you talk about chill. You think the Valks play one-on-one? Or are you talking about the Aces? Because one of the things I loved about the Valks was, unless Gabby is doing it, and Gabby will do some shit like that. Oh, they caught a foul. Oh, she looked out. She looked out. Look at the Asia don't like that. Asia gives you body. She gives you body, and then she gets mad. And I'm like, Asia, you fouled her with your body. You stepped right into her lane. See that kind of shit right there, Asia. That's a foul. Stop. Your hands. I don't give a damn. Your hands are up. Don't do that. You're too good for that. You bodied her, and Gabby knows you're gonna do that. Watch Asia, guys. She'll have her hands straight up, and that's what she thinks is. Well, I got my hands straight up, but watch how she dipped her hip. She does that a lot. Just go at her. Just go at her. If she can't block you straight up and it's clean, nobody in between, don't touch me before I go up, don't do nothing, then I'll respect that. Other than that, I don't respect your blocks. 45, 44. Let's go. How's Jack been doing? See, there's the one-on-one. There's the one-on-one you're talking about. Good double. Good double. Good double. You almost got that. They got a plan for that. That's what I'm telling you guys. The bounce, if I was the bounce, you got to stop Asia's ass. You got to make shots difficult for her. And then when you do it, you got to make sure you got somebody on the list because she'll pass that out to Melissa. I'll take somebody shooting from the outside. Ooh, Jackie. Good job, Tiff. Good reaction, Tiff. I wouldn't review it. If Tiffany said, I believe Tiff. I believe Jill touched it. We'll see. Are they going to review? Oh, damn. Did she get it in the head? Apparently. I haven't seen her. And I know I've been chat. How's Kennedy doing? I personally haven't seen Kennedy. I don't think she's playing. Chat, is she playing? Let me check the ESPN. Barker hasn't entered the game. Parker Tyus hasn't entered the game. Kennedy Carter's name is not even appearing. I guess she's going through it. She's not even listed in ESPN, dog. She done fucked herself. Weirdo. I haven't even talked about that, and the chat hasn't said anything either. Now, Chelsea walking with that ball. This is very slightly. It's very slight. 48-44. Back to Jack for the pull off. She's not that Jack she used to be. Sorry, say that. Okay. Now, Alyssa, that's who you got to be careful. You got to watch Alyssa. Damn, she was going up with a raggedy shot and you fouled her, dog. Come on, Kia, you could have just stood still. She was out of control. Who you guys think gonna win this one? 50-46. 50. I thought Jewel was gonna go ahead and take Tiffany. Okay, wide open Jack. They're really trying to hit Jack Jack. Really trying to get Jack Jack. She got that shot though. She hit that. They're trying to get her back in there. They're trying to get her. I love the way they're trying to get her confidence up. That's what you guys got. That's what I'm talking about. We were talking about that earlier and referring to like getting Angel involved. Like I'm gonna say I never seen teams get her the ball, like specifically try to get her the ball. I'm not gonna say that. I don't think she's used to plays or things designed for her to get it to score. I think unless it's just a cut or, transition, I think she like getting it on her own out of the mud and creating her own shot. $13.3 today. Gabby's shooting 19 today. Asia has 22. Her season average is 24.8. So Gabby's getting more points than usual. Asia's just a slightly below per usual. Valks are down 7. Third quarter with 4 minutes left. That's a lot of time, Valks. Veronica Burton not having a great game at all. 1 for 8 and 1 for 6. She started ever since she kind of got hurt. It's not looking good. Gabby with 19. Gabby Thornton still could tell she's coming back from her injury. She hasn't really put in enough time to heal, in my opinion. 22 points from Asia and Young. It's really just Asia and Jackie scoring. Just like it's only really just like if the Vows can get one more person going, they could actually make it a game. Oh, speaking of Burton, I was like, come on, where is she at? She didn't have no lift. She knows she's having a bad game, shooting game. She only got 5 points, 2 for 9 and 1 for 6. Damn. All right, damn, Jackie, you were fouling her the whole time. Hey, RC, I don't see Kennedy's name anywhere. Anybody see Kennedy on the bench? I don't. I don't. Mm. Oh, Jackie just fell on her own. Jewel? Oh, Jewel! Why are you? Okay, Jewel dishing it off, and I'm not knowing why. But she's like, oh my God, bad pass. Bad pass. She was not ready for that. Who got hurt? Oh, she twisted her ankle on her own. I saw that. And oof, I know that. She twisted her ankle on her own. She twisted her ankle on her own. Who are they gonna put in? Who are they gonna put in? This is when they need Kennedy Carter. Who are they gonna put in? Burton's pushing. Dishes off. One more pass. Tiffany, can you make it? No. Rebound. What? That's not a foul. Oh my God, that was weak. That was not a foul. Hold on. That is not a foul, guys. All right, 55. Vegas up by 2. 8 seconds left in the third. Vegas with the ball. Chelsea backing in. Gabby got double. Oh my gosh. You had her. You didn't even need to bail around with a foul. Just put your hands up. Oh my gosh. Some of these fouls just be so unnecessary, y'all. Going into the fourth. Here we go. What we doing? What we doing? Commercial. Fifty-five, 58, 55. Fourth quarter, we're going into the fourth quarter. Let's go. Will the Valks pull it off? Jack's back in the game. Ankle's feeling better. She's driving on block, shot, no foul, good. I think that was on Charles of the Valks. Salone from the corner, boosh, 3-pointer over Jewel Lloyd, tied up. Nice. I love the way she just let the defender keep still in front of her and then pull it over her. Just pull it. And she didn't even have to leap. She just wound up and pulled it over. That's how you got to take them shots over the defense. You're not going to get wide open shots all the time. Stephanie Tubbo missed. She used to be a bucket back in the day. Missed that front rim. Burton with the ball. Burton couldn't do no move to get around Jewel. I didn't even like how she was dribbling that. No hezzy, no nothing. She's right-handed, left-handed, between the legs. Go, drive, set up, push it back to Tip. Hayes Tip might take it from there, from the three. Knowing her, she did. Boom, she switched it. Damn. I thought that was tied up. It was 50. It must have been a 2 then. She must have been on the line. Becky said timeout. She's seen enough. 60 to 58, 8 minutes and 46. Becky didn't like that. Stephanie Tauber didn't challenge that. I think I found the weak link, guys. I think it's Stephanie Tauber. If I was Valks, go at her. She's the weak link. She didn't even challenge that. Stephanie, you got to do better than that. I don't think Becky likes that kind of defense. I guess you don't ever give Tiff Hayes a wide open 3 ball. She can't shoot. She still got stuff in her tank, y'all. And I think Becky's going to tell her that. Commercial. On a commercial break. Where y'all at? Step back on in. Come on back in, guys. I know you got stuff to do. This game is getting good. Okay. Here we are back at it. 61 Valks, 58 Las Vegas. Oh, Chelsea. Really? They got tangled up, please. Little chitter chatter. I don't think Tiffany's saying anything. I don't know who Chelsea talking to. 61-58, 8 minutes, 36 seconds, fourth quarter, 14 seconds left on the clock. Jack's going to take it out. Sideline. Curl from Jewel, backdoor, good. Bumper, always bump Asia. Always bump Asia. Jewel, good bucket by Jewel Lloyd. She curled around, got in paint, tossed it up. 61-60. Bounce with the ball. Burton, Jackie's grabbing her. She's trying to throw her off. Tiffany's got it. They don't want Talbot on. They took Talbot out the game like I thought. Oh, that's too hard, Tiffany. And you a lefty too. I know what you should. Look up. Nice save, Jackie. Because you had nowhere to go. She threw it off her leg. Why are you guys not looking up? The hell? You notice they took out Stephanie Talbot because I mentioned she was a liability on defense. She was terrible. That was not a good matchup on Tiffany. So they paying attention to putting somebody on tip for the 3-ball inbound play. Asia's off. Damn, foul, Melissa. You grabbed Salone's arm, homegirl. 61-60. 7 minutes, 54 seconds. Excuse me. Burton walks it up, crosses the line. Jack's on her. Pass to Thornton. Thornton's at the top of the key. Thornton stops. Jackie's on her. Thornton she looked like a middle schooler dribbling. She did a hook shot over her head, almost went in. Foul. Jewel didn't like it. Jewel, you did kind of toss Burton out of bounds. You guys both were going for the ball, but at the last seconds, you shouldn't have did that. You didn't even need to do that. You pushed her out with your butt. You thought you was slick. You used your ass. That's a foul. That's why it stayed here. I thought it was a good call. You gonna pull it, Gabby? Gabby on the list. Pull it. 3. Oh, in and out. Oh, good rebound. Foul on Chelsea. Good, Thornton. Good. Almost got that and one. Almost got that and one. Almost got that and one, yo. Vegas with the ball. Jack to Jules. Touch foul. Didn't like it. Not cool. Not cool at all. Not cool at all. $65 Golden State, 63 Vegas. Box with the ball. I think they need to get in the paint. They're taking a lot of outside shots. Ooh. Ooh. I don't like these. I don't like these shots they're taking. I guess they're scared to go in there on 65-63. Golden State is up on Vegas. Golden State is up. Missed shot, missed free throws. Asia with the ball. They're double teaming her. Ooh, she got to get it out. She was not fouled. She thought she was fouled. Get the ball. Oh, Asia, come on now. You went up. She hit her tailbone. I didn't really see anything wrong in that. She was just surrounded. Took the chance of going up and possibly. Oh, she came down on Kia's back. I don't even know if that's anybody's fault. I don't know what they're gonna call. Mm, mm. Off ball foul. Off ball foul. 65-63. Becky's not happy. Well, she is happy because she got the call. But if she didn't, she wasn't going to be happy. I'll tell you that right now. Nice shot, Jack. Hand in her face. 67 up. Vegas went up. 65. Box with the ball. They made a shot. 60. They just made a shot. It should be 67-67. There it is. 67-67. Shot. Gabby, swish. 70-70. They're keeping up. They're matching buckets. Neither one of them are getting stops. They're just matching buckets right now. 70-70, 3 minutes and 3:58. Valks aren't going away. Valks aren't going away. They want to take this. They want to take this down to the. They didn't know what to take, Shalom or Gabby. They didn't really know. 76-72. This is a great sequence. There's a great sequence going on. Charles has been playing great defense, tight defense on Chelsea. Chelsea Gray doesn't like it. She got touched in the face, whatever. I ain't feeling it. 16 seconds back to the YouTube channel, fueled by Gatorade. Takeover basketball, 1v1, Juju, and I don't know who will be cushioning the other side, if it's KK or not, but it'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. YouTube. Queen of the Court at the Overtime Select Takeover. Make sure you subscribe to another episode of OT Select Video. They're opening up. They're gonna go. This is the big one. Queen of the Court. Who will be this year's Queen of the Court? In the past, we've got Chloe, KK went playing. We've had, oh my gosh, let me see who I recognize his faces. I think that was Zoe. I think Flajade. I remember Flajade playing Queen of the Court. Jersey, Queen of the Court. I remember she lost that one. Big O, I believe, played Queen of the Court. Gigi Banks has played Queen of the Court. Oh, they about to get down. Oh, that's Jordan Jackson. Oh, they about to get down. Big A. It is a great game. Up here. I didn't care. I just kept talking in case somebody found me and was listening. I know you guys are busy on Saturday, but I was hoping the Valks could stay close and play their game, play their toughness, Hey, Juju, this is a great game. The Valks are really giving the Aces trouble. Yeah, and they're worthy of that. One of the things they're doing is they're not letting Asia roam free. Whether they just bumping her as they should, touching her, touching her, and just making it overall difficult. And then it's really just been a two-man game between Asia scoring and Jack scoring. Everybody else is there. A couple points here and there. Charles is doing a great job of guarding, I think, Chelsea Gray bothering her. Veronica Burton finally woke up and got some points on the board. Gabby Williams with 27 points. It's a great game. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just they're matching up pretty well. But like I said, if they want to beat the Aces, they have to contain A'ja Wilson. Yeah, I was Grizz. I just noticed that today. I don't know. I can't say it's because of her injury, but I never really noticed it. But she's really right-hand dominant. I was like, girl, you better go between, and then she did. She went between her legs. She did a Jean Tween, and then she tried to step back, but she didn't create space. And I was like, I never noticed Veronica's dribbling is not, and she kind of went left to right a couple of times, Grizz, but I never really realized she's not strong dribbler, you know. But I did. It's funny you said that because I noticed it too, and I said I never noticed that with Veronica. She's gonna have to go left, right, like she's walking in front of Jackie right now. She's gotta go left, right, in and out. She got it in and out. I see. There she go. Glad. Oh, girl, she's off balance. I think Veronica, because of her leg injury, she didn't even have to fade on that. She had enough room just to lean into that and bank that, like with confidence. She shot that like that was a travel Jackie. She shot that like she thought somebody was gonna foul her. Kayla Thornton, stop being clumsy, please. This is not the time for your ass to be clumsy. You don't need to. Who block? You can't block Jackie's shot. Why would you give them points on the board? Why? They're stuff like that, Grizz, pisses me off. I feel like the Vods need to get some separation in the fourth. I felt if the Aces need the onus is on them to get the separation because they're supposed to be the ones winning. And the fact that they're keeping it, she just gave this woman 3 shots off a touch foul on the hand. Are you serious, Kayla Thornton? Are you serious? You were just about to create the Vods were just about to create separation, and you did a dumbass foul. Yeah, she was struggling because she wearing Skechers. Oh shit! You almost had separation. You had separation on A'ja enough to take that straight away instead of moving and shooting an off balance shot. You know what is funny? Damn, you couldn't get that steal to Jewel on the baseline. Point. Ooh, nice. Point guard is off. 76-75. You need to score now, Veronica. No, she's not gonna go one-on-one. No, Veronica's not. No. Okay, 4 corners? No. Okay, you want it. Okay, I like this when they go Gabby to the corner. Oh. Veronica. Nice, Shalom. Bank it. Oh, I see where you would bank it. Go get it. Pop that. Pop it. Yeah. Pop it. These girls are tired. They're tired. They tired. A'ja with the 2. You getting the ball back. The A'ja 77-76. They just went up 1. They just had an opportunity 3 times to score, and Vows couldn't knock it down. What do you want? Get clear. She's telling you to move. Give it to Gabby in the corner. No. Oh, layup. There you go, Veronica. Thank God. She does have a left, Grizz, for shooting. Again, overtime select takeover. Queen of the court. Damn, Jack got hot. Knocked that shit down. 88-78. Big shot, Jack. After this, I'm going to go watch the youngsters and OT select. Timeout, Nalina Kase. Well, them sketches, she knocked this shit down. She knocked that down. I mean, she acted that. What can I say? I had a pair of sketches when they came out. I can't remember if they were just walking shoes. It was right around the corner. I never shopped at that where they manufacture. It was right a corner from my house in Carson, California. It was years ago. They're a lot better looking now. I don't know how they basketball shoes really feel though. One timeout left for challenge left for Vegas. No timeouts or anything, or fouls to give or anything for both teams. Vegas has one challenge. Fourth quarter, 19.1. Queen of the Court 1v1 challenge is starting. Eve Long, who I like. Eve Long and B. Owumi. I'm not sure who she is. Some of the kids I don't know, but I've heard of Eve Long. Actually said something to her on Twitter she liked. Odyssey Sims got injured from wearing Kobe low tops. You know how we be talking. You know how we feel, Grizz. You know how we feel. Maybe we're just old school or something. I don't know, but you know how I feel. Veronica, are you gonna go all the way? Oh shit! You got a foul out of that? Ooh, Veronica. I didn't even know you wanted to take that. Facts, Juju. High tops, best shoes. I mean, I know people that they ain't as fashionable, they don't look as good on the court, but they don't seem to be wearing. I don't know. They might have some ankle protection. Okay, she's gonna use her one challenge at 9.9. Okay, why don't you just let her just go to the free throw and take the 2 shots, dog? You got 9.9. She's gonna make the. She's just gonna make the free throw. She was gonna make the free throw. If she makes it, the pressure would be on her to make it. If you get the ball and you take it out, you can run up the court and use up the clock. You didn't need to use a challenge. I don't think it was that serious. I don't know. I'm not gonna question Becky. She knows what she's doing. I mean, hey, SHW blocked. Who's SHW? That was Veronica Burton. I don't think they're gonna win it. The challenge. If they win the challenge, does it mean it's Vegas's ball? Becky thinks she's slick. She gonna try to put this on the officials. She's trying to mess with the officials. Number 43 is a little asshole. The official. Look at security walking. Look at security walking out. So did they win this challenge or not? They could at least put it on the screen for people who got the sound turned down. It upheld. Okay, it upheld. I don't know what that means. It upheld. She's shooting. She's getting shooting. I'm not understanding upheld. She's shooting free throws. Oh, she made it. 79. Let's see if she make the next, yo. You think she'll make the next? Oh, she missed it. It's over. Game over. Damn it, Veronica. You can't get up there and do that, dog. You can't do that. No, you can't go into overtime. What are you talking about? She missed a freaking free throw to tie it up. Ace is taking it out. I want to go into overtime, but I don't see how they're going to do this unless they foul. Who you going to foul? Jackie? Okay. Jackie will make these free throws. But if she makes it, then they're going to be up by 2, and then they actually literally take the ball out, and they're going to need a 3. And they don't have any timeouts to be able to advance it. She made it. That's 1. She'll make the next. And then they got a 3. They're going to have to take it out for it. They better be talking about what their next move is. She's going to make it. Oh, they have it. What is it? They can advance. They got the advanced timeout? I'm so confused with college and pros. I can't even do it anymore. Lauren Betts' illness on track to play Saturday. Okay, Betts is going to play. Sonia said trying to think is still out for Washington Mystics. I like Shalom taking that shot. That was close. Game over. Damn. I like Shalom taking a shot. She's just too much off balance. They barely won. They so sick in the back. Don't worry, you're gonna see us again. Aces, you're gonna see us again. And we ain't gonna let it. They gotta keep getting better. Natalie's need to go out next time, and she needs something to offset Asia. She needs something to offset Asia. Because that's the only thing I'm seeing that she's lacking. She needs something or someone to offset her. Game over. I'm going to turn this off. I'm out, fam. I might be back for the third game. I might just want to watch Atlanta and what is it again? The Mystics. I'm a Chicago fan, but I like the Aces. Dana Evans, the GOAT. Dana Evans, the GOAT. Yeah, great game. Great game. All right. Thank you for joining me, Grizz Nation. Hit that like button for me. Hit that post notification bell. Try to get in here sooner if you're not busy. Thank you all for joining me. We got some more good games coming up later. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace and fight on.
Around here, this is more than a game. It's family, it's culture, it's legacy. A community that understands the work, respects the grind, and honors the journey. From the hardwood to the highlight moments, to every player chasing greatness. This is where passion grows, where fans become family, where standards are protected, where women's basketball lives. Welcome to Everybody Loves JuJu12.